So, Flex, when you think about where
But
hip
yeah,
hop
man.
was at that particular time, obviously Death Row, when you got there in '94, Dre pretty much has already, started it off with the Chronic. Snoop starts it in '92. Snoop follows up in '93 with Doggy Style. You
Right.
have Murder Was His Case soundtrack in '94, and Above the Rim
Murder was
soundtrack in '94 as well.
Yeah, Murder Was the Case soundtrack was the first one that I did work on.
Tell
So
us
that
about how tell us about how that placement began in terms of when you started getting those placements.
well, that's about the time when when I got out here,
Hmm.
Doggy Style had just dropped and exploded.
Yes,
So
sir.
Doggy Style had exploded already, right? Warren G had dropped Regulate. That was killing him. You
Yep.
know.
Save Def
So
Jam. Save Def
yeah,
Jam.
yeah. So uh Warren and Snoop was like everywhere. Like how Kendrick on the radio right now, it was
Hmm.
Warren and Snoop. You know what I mean?
Right.
So so that's when I got out here. They was making they had just finished Murder Was the Case, or they was working on Murder Was the Case soundtrack, because Murder Was the Case, the song, instead of doing a video, they said we're gonna do a whole little mini movie on this motherfucker, because Dre was like getting into directing at that point. You
Right.
know, he was doing